I feel led to tell you this message, and I believe it's going to be confirmation to you. You do not have to prove yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to a person, for a relationship, for an opportunity. You don't have to prove anything. The right person will recognize you. The right opportunity will come to you. The right people will notice you, and it will be automatic. All you have to do is align yourself, position yourself, be ready for it. What God has for you is for you. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone. You don't have to compete for it. It's going to come to you. The right person will just recognize and see what's on the inside of you. Proving yourself would imply that it's unrecognized, that it's being unnoticed. Sometimes you may feel like you're not being seen or not being heard, but the right people will be able to hear you and see the gifts that's on the inside of you, recognize your greatness. It's not for the wrong people or person to recognize. You're not for them. You're not for everybody. A lot of times we could be actually, as the Bible calls it, casting our pearls before swine. God will keep a covering over us and keep us unnoticed, undiscovered, unrecognized. If you have value and substance, God doesn't want you to waste that on just anything or anyone. The Bible says that man makes his plans, but God orders his steps. If you want God to order your steps, if you want God to be a light unto your path, then that means he knows how to keep you too, away from the wrong people. And even though you may feel rejected, you may feel like you're being skipped over, unseen or unnoticed, that's a part of the process. That's a part of the recipe for God to create something amazing for you. When that time comes for you to shine, nobody can take that away from you. When it's your time, it's your time. All of that rejection, all that time sitting on the bleachers and waiting was the recipe to build you up for you to go and fulfill your purpose, because it's all about the purpose of God. We may not put our best foot forward until we have sat down, until we have not been used for a while. But when that time comes, we go out with great force because we have been waiting for so long. That's usually what it takes. God knows what it takes for all of us. He'll allow you to be hidden. He'll allow you to be unnoticed, undiscovered, because he wants to protect you until you're ready. Sometimes we're just not ready. He's usually developing us and processing us. Just like when you're cooking, you can't just take whatever you're cooking out of the oven too soon. Some things aren't ripe yet. Some things are not completed yet. And he wants to complete what he started in you. So he'll allow these experiences where you feel like, why don't they get it? Why can't they see my greatness? It's not for everybody to see. There's nothing that you have to prove. What God has for you is for you. And when the time is right, he'll present the opportunity and it'll just come to you when you align yourself with God's will for your life. That means you got to tap in to what God has put already on the inside of you. So don't worry about what someone else has. Don't worry if somebody else got someone or something. Don't look to the left or to the right. You get focused on what God has for you, because what God has for you is for you. And if someone can take someone or something away, then it didn't belong to you in the first place. Let it go and know that when your time comes, you just be ready for what God has for you.